Hi, welcome to Balcony TV. I'm Nelson Navarro. We're here on top of Club Revenge in Brighton, and this is M Butterfly.
Of the woods, the oppression of rain. You are wounded, but you are safe. It's back to the wall, its tooth and its claw. It's the worst thing that you've ever seen. Spirit, don't go, I just have to know why the dark waters away so heavy. Who could say if you die anyway? Oh, I miss you, my THYLACINE. Follow the tracks of the blood of the wound they found, hung dry, cut up in a hollow. Open the jaw, the side of the moss, such majesty in a cage. So THYLACINE, won't you run with me like our bodies are cut from the rain? Who could say if you die anyway? Oh, I miss you, my THYLACINE. Say if you die anyway, oh, I miss you, my THYLACINE. Who could say if you die anyway, oh, I miss you, my THYLACINE.
Wicked, man. Lovely song. Really thought-provoking lyrics. Tell us a little bit about the meaning behind that and what's going on.
The THYLACINE was known as the Tasmanian tiger, which went extinct in the early 1900s. And the song, I wrote the song about a songwriter called Vic Chestnut, who passed away in 2009. But it could also be about Judy Sill or Jason Molina or any songwriter, any rare bird of a songwriter that goes far too soon, much like the THYLACINE. Yeah.
And so how do those kind of topics, you know, people who've gone too soon and also songwriters that you listen to, how does that influence your own style of writing and your own music?
I think there's a real sensitivity with the music I listen to. The world seems really heavy for a lot of people, so that's why they write music. So people like Vic Chestnut, who this song was about, yeah, there's, you know, the vibrations get to them a little bit too much. So I know what that feels like. So music was the only way that, you know, I could put that out there. Yeah. This song's kind of a thank you in a way, I suppose. Quite a morbid thank you, but yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. A thank you is a thank you.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, the sentiment's right. Yeah.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit about your own personal history then. You didn't start here in Brighton, but you've come here. You've been here for a few years now.
Yeah, I've been here for 10 years now. I moved here from a little village called Eversley, which was the exact opposite of Brighton, more or less. So yeah, I had to go somewhere where I could be a bit more creative and a bit more myself as well. And Brighton has, I achieved that in Brighton in the first few months, and I've been here ever since. Right. I love it very much.
Brilliant. So, and you've worked on quite a few albums, haven't you, since you've been here? You've got a couple of projects on the way.
Yeah, I've been in various bands in the past, and now I released an album last year called M Butterfly 1, and I recorded that at my flat and at the producer's flat on a old Yamaha 4-track And then earlier this year, we started recording the second album, which we did the same way. But that isn't out yet because I haven't got the masters back for it. But it should be out soon. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. This song, THYLACINE, is on the new album.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked. And so you like to keep it kind of old school in your approach then?
Yeah, I suppose so. When I was 16, I bought a 4-track tape recorder because it was the cheapest way to record by yourself in that time. And then I moved on to digital, and I did like production courses and stuff, and I did electronic music for a while. But I always felt most comfortable with tape, probably because it's more of a physical thing. It's got a huge amount of limitations compared to digital, but it's still very physical, and you have to play the song from start to finish, and you have to do it again if you mess it up.
Yeah,
and it's I suppose I just enjoy that sort of simplicity. So when I started recording, I decided straight away I was going to go back to doing it that way. That was the only way I was going to do it.
Yeah, and is that how you feel most comfortable when you're recording?
Yeah, I do. It's just records everything live and listen back to it. And normally I try and do it in 3 takes.
Right.
Because if you overdo it, then you start worrying about the performance rather than the song.
Yeah.
You know. So if you listen to anyone's like 6th or 7th take, there's a sort of there'll be a faintness in there which I like to avoid.
Yeah. Don't want things to get too repetitive.
Exactly. Yeah. It's you'll be the more honest on the first few takes. So even if there's a couple of mistakes in it, which there is on my records, it's still I'm still more happy with that than I would have been with a pristine one that I was just sick of by the time I got to recording it.
Yeah. So for you, it's more about the emotion than the perfectness or the detail.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. I think a lot of people do tend to get stuck in that perfection mind state. So
yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Like I'm a huge fan of pop music, and which is very perfect and clean and compressed, and it's wonderful. But it's not what works for me. It's not the world that is ready for this sort of thing. So.
Yeah. No, it's good to stick to your guns. You know, it's good advice for anybody. I think.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, brilliant. So if people want to catch up with the music that you're doing and stay updated on when the new projects come out, where's the best place to find your stuff and see you online? I
don't really have much of a social media presence. I'm on Facebook as Butterfly Brighton, I think.
Okay.
And I'm on Bandcamp. Basically, if you just Google Butterfly Brighton, I'll be the first result there.
Cool.
And just go from there. That's the best thing.
Wicked. Yeah. So we'll encourage people to go check you out on there.
That would be lovely. Yeah, if this is your sort of thing, something moody and honest and a bit rough, then
Brilliant. Love it. Thanks for coming on BalconyTV.
Thank you
It's been
so
a pleasure
much.
having you.
This has been lovely.
Wicked. See you soon.
Thank you.